This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Springtime is the best time to buy an SUV from Danny Menholt Rushmore Honda. Choose from late model local trades, Fords, GMCs, Toyotas, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, Chevys, and more. Plus, we have the area's best selection of pre-owned Honda and Honda certified pre-owned trucks and SUVs. To make it easier on your bank account, buy with no money down and make no payments for 90 days. The used sport utilities you want are here at Danny Menholt Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas at Danny Menholt Toyota and get financing as low as 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, Tacomas, Highlanders, Corollas, and Priuses. That's 5.49 financing for 5 full years. The next best thing to a new Toyota is a certified pre-owned Toyota, and we have them. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Danny Menholt Toyota or DannyMenholtToyota.com. Where will you find the Black Hills' best selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs? Denny Manhole Rapid Chevrolet. That's where. Shop GMCs, Rams, Fords, imports, and more. Plus, used Chevys and GM certified pre-owned. Many are late model local trades. Shop over 300 used vehicles and buy with no money down and no payments for 90 days with qualified credit. 16 local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. And we're paying top dollar for all trades. See us at Denny Manhole Rapid Chevrolet or DennyManholeRapidChevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Aberdeen is the place to stay for business or the weekend family getaway. You'll feel right at home with ample parking, spacious guest rooms, and complimentary breakfast. And with a convenient location, you'll have easy access to local attractions and events in the area. While staying at the Best Western Ramkota, guests can enjoy an indoor water play land, an on-site Minerva's restaurant, exercise facility, wedding services, and a business center. For friendly service and a great stay, make your reservation today.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Signature wings, world-class burgers, and the best steak in Rapid City. All that plus a perfect spot to watch the game found right here in Rapid City at Shooters. From its full and complete menu and its one-of-a-kind dessert menu, Shooters has everything you want. Also looking for a little value in your meal? Order online or by the Shooters app and use the promo code LIVETICKET to receive 20% off your order. Again, that's LIVETICKET for 20% off at Shooters in Rapid City.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about life and hope? Call or text 605-858-3107.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing,
Welcome back to GoCobblersLive.com and on YouTube, Central Cobblers, for second game of the soccer Class AA doubleheader with the visiting Sturgis Scoopers and the home Rapid City Central Cobblers. In the first tilt, the Central Cobbler girls improved their record to 3-4 with a 7-2 victory over the Scoopers. And on the boys' matchup here, we're looking at two teams. Sturgis has been improving the last couple of years. They come into this one with a record of 2-4, and the Cobblers are looking for their first win. So an important game tonight for both teams, as soccer is 14-game max, but a very abbreviated system, as a lot of doubleheaders are played on the weekends. And if I'm not mistaken, playoffs begin the second week of October, with the state championships culminating this year in Yankton on October 19th. So all the teams in the state are working to build up to that. There were some changes in soccer in terms of the classification alignment. One that I know off the top of my head without digging too deep is in soccer only, Sioux Falls Christian, who has dominated the Class A soccer scene, was moved up to Class AA, and I am not sure if that was by choice in a petition or if that was aligned due to the number of teams that are in South Dakota soccer. At either rate, I was told that it was by petition choice, very similar to Sioux Falls O'Gorman, whose enrollment at one point did not put them to the AA threshold, but they petitioned to play AA just for their desire to have that top-tier competition. So in soccer only, the Sioux Falls Christian soccer programs opted to do the same. And they will actually be in town in Rapid City this Friday, taking on the Stevens Raiders. But we have 20 seconds on the clock before we will get everything going. We'll tie you into the introductions, and then we will be underway with Class AA boys soccer. A beautiful night here at Sioux Park Stadium in the complex of Sioux Park in Rapid City. All right, we are set for boys AA action. And just a note of accuracy on the Sioux Falls Christian petition to move up. That was in boys soccer only. So for those of you soccer fans out there that knew that and are dying to correct me, I was corrected by, once again, the crack staff here, Rapid City Central, up in the booth. So we're going to get set for action here. The Scoopers will start a handful of seniors and combine with a high number of juniors. So that seems to be an experienced roster where the Cobblers have a blend of some experienced players and some younger players. The Cobblers will start senior Tanner Thorson, senior Andrew Miller, senior Owen Darger, senior Jackson Cassidy, and then junior Hudson Pitts, junior Elijah Sullivan, sophomore Noah Lip, senior Austin Clark Nelson, junior Tate Winter, and senior Tristan Ducheneau. The Scoopers will start junior Mason Brodigan, Quinn Bruch, a junior, Bruck, Dean Gebbe, senior, Carson Walter, a senior, Ty Ferguson, senior captain, Taylor Kalungna, a junior captain, Brody Foster, Graydon Gloat, Cale Gloat, both juniors, and Christian Lemke, a captain and a senior, and Elliot Smith, a senior. So a lot of seniors playing for both teams, blended in with juniors, and for the Cobblers, an underclassman. The Cobblers are controlling the ball in the midfield. Good pass there. Work again to the middle. Look to switch fields. Plays it back. Both teams will be looking to just kind of find a rhythm and kind of set a pace for the game. And the Cobblers right now doing a good job of triangulating passes, creating space so they can have pass angles. There's a nice little 1-2 run through, and he's going to get through. Ball at his feet. That's number 21 for the Cobblers. Austin Clark Nelson. He eventually gets turned out of the box. A cross goes in, deflected by the Scoopers. That looks like number 27, Graydon Gloat, junior defender. Little pinball action in the middle. Cobblers come out of it, play it back, and then work to build up again. Focusing on this right side early in the game with only a few minutes off the clock. They play this one all the way back to the keeper, switch fields, and try to create some angles where they do have a wide open player on the left side. See if he plays it to the middle. Nope, he'll play it wide. A host of Scoopers converge on Central, but they'll have a throw-in. Uncontested throw there. Clean get. There's a ball up. It has a little bit too much spin on it. It'll spin away from the running Nelson as opposed to towards him, and it'll be a goal kick for the Scoopers. Drives this one down the field to the left side for the Scoopers. Chested nicely by Central. One back by the Scoopers. Again, once it gets to the middle, it's very congested and a lot of pinball action. As is typical of many South Dakota high school fields, especially turf fields, because they are confined within the boundaries of a track and a football field, they are not the maximum regulation width or length, but they are within the parameters. That looked like a foul, but referee says play on. Shot, it's deflected and will roll harmlessly to the Sturgis keeper. That was a hard shot, deflected. It was hard to tell if it went off hand or shoulder. At any rate, the center official was right there on the spot. And with no reaction from either side, it was probably not a handball. This one played up the right side. Good run there by Scoopers. It's a track. It's a sprint there, a little track meet. Scoopers win, turns on it, still challenged, goes down in the box. No foul. Good tackle there by Cobblers. Little shoulder bump there as Sturgis regains possession in the midfield. More challenges. Another hard tackle. Again, in the game of soccer, shoulder-to-shoulder contact, challenge for the ball is legal as long as the arm, forearms, etc. don't extend. And so far we're seeing some good physical play by both teams. Central defense pokes it out to the middle. Sturgis will be content to play it back to the middle to number 28. That's Cale Gloat. And he'll play it up the left side, but it's intercepted. Nelson tried to play it up. Oh, a dangerous play there. Let's see if there's a whistle. No, referee said play on. Very dangerous. Nelson stumbled out of a challenge, and his head kind of got to the level of where the Sturgis defender was kicking the ball. Nothing intentional. There's a nice pass on the inside. Wow, great positioning by the Central defender. The goalie was off his line and beat. Ball went to the middle, and Central cleared it out nicely and calmly. So good sign there for the Central back line. No panic. Confidently got it out of there, which saved a chance for an early shot on goal or goal for the Scoopers, which I'm sure there's analytics somewhere that will say the team that scores first has an X% higher chance of winning. I don't know what it is, and I don't have my Google box with me, so we will play on. Looks like we're going to have a set piece here, free kick, around the 30, which would be about a 28-yard drive. Sturgis will put 5 players on the left side. No one running through. It goes low and inside. No run-on player there. Not sure if they hit it the way they wanted to. At any rate, it rolls right to the Central keeper, Andrew Miller, and he will throw it out. They play it back to Miller. Miller does a nice job with the ball at his feet, gets it out wide. Good pass. And unfortunately, the first touch on the left side wasn't clean, and Sturgis gets it back. A slide tackle goes down. Sturgis follows up, wins that one. And the ball comes down again at midfield, where it's just so congested because the size of the pitch. Central looks to regroup and get their defensive shape, so they just kick that one out. And they will mark up here with the throw in by Sturgis. It's a long throw into the box. Nice job there, and a foul. So Sturgis foul. Central will win the free kick. Looks like Miller's coming over to take it. Miller drives one hard and low. Little off track, but Central has a whack at it. It's deflected off a Scooper. Scooper ball. They play it up. Central possesses. See if they switch field to Nelson here. He has some space, but it's closed down quickly. Now they go to him and wide. Little give and go. He decides not to. Good decision, as Sturgis has really got kind of a box and one almost on this right side now that Central's played it a few times. Those 2 players there were able to intercept that pass, and they're on the run down the left side. Can the ball stay in bounds? No, it doesn't. That looked like number 3 for the Scoopers, or number 8 maybe, Dean Gebby there. Yes, number 8. Had a nice run attempt, but ball went out of bounds on him. Central plays it up. Nelson. Good marking there by Central defender. That looks like number 12, Elijah Sullivan. The right back for the Central. Central plays it up to the middle to number 11. Or, excuse me, that might be a 10. Who's your center middle? Is that number 10? Little guy running right here. Hudson Pitts, number 10. There I get a better look at his back of his jersey. Doing a lot of work in the middle. He had some space, just closed off the passing lane by the Scoopers. Didn't quite see what happened on the far end. At any rate, it's a throw for the Scoopers. Central heads it right back, and it's going to, Pitts almost got to that. That could have been a chance for the Cobblers. They do call a foul, and it'll be a Central kick. The referee wants it placed back a little bit towards midfield. It's going to be right around the 50, so they're about 54 yards away from goal. With 10 minutes gone, 0-0. Long ball played in to the right over the head of the Cobblers. Sturgis wins it. Played it out nicely. A good little give and go there. That's number 8 again. Gebby, who did a nice job. He gets it out wide, a little chip pass. Can't see the number, and that's going to go out of bounds off Central. That was Sullivan there marking again. Oh, excuse me. No, that is not Sullivan. That's looks like number 1. Tanner with the ball out of bounds. Miller will line up for a goal kick. He goes short this time. Central look to build up the right side. Sullivan. See if he pushes up to Nelson. He does. Off Nelson, and they say Scooper ball. They go with the quick throw. They've got some numbers, but Central recovers nicely. Good work there by Nelson to come over and deflect that pass right into Miller. Miller does a nice job of getting it out quickly on the throw. 2 Cobblers there. The midfielder rolls it up. That one is to Pitts. Oh, just healed him. He got caught in his heel in the ground, and he just couldn't keep running with it, or they would have had Pitts on the run. Sturgis did have defenders back. Long kick in. That gets under the defender. Nice job there by Sullivan, just using his body as a shield, so the ball went harmlessly to Miller. Nelson, nice job of footwork there, but dispossessed by the Scoopers. You know, both teams having a hard time when the ball is in the middle of the field, regardless if it's on the edges or right in the middle, of being able to build anything up. Solid pressure there by both teams as it works to the middle. It's good to see some of our local media here. Looks like Vic Quick down on the sideline getting some footage. Want to thank Vic at Coda Territory and, of course, Justin Wickersham, KNBN, Andrew Lynn with KOTA Fox as well. So good job, guys, covering high school sports. That one was there, but just out of bounds. It looked like Winter just put a little bit too much heat on that one for Nelson, Clark Nelson. That looked like, that player went down, number 24 for the Central. That's Chase, what? Kepler. Chase Kepler. Oh, no. That was Tristan Dugeneau. I apologize. Number 24 for Central is Tristan Dugeneau. Ball goes to the middle. Pitts plays it back. Tried to play through. Nice run on the left side. Tries to turn and shoot. Does, but it's wide. Seemed like it took a deflection, but no. Instead, we'll have a substitution. Sturgis will bring on a player. They have smaller numbers on the front of the jersey. It looks like number 11 coming in for the Scoopers, and that would be Jason Dodson. Scoopers play it out, drive it out right into the midsection of number 8, Gebby, and Sturgis retained possession. Good try there to a little through pass, but it was cut off by the Cobblers. Missed header there. Pitts can't get the ball at the bottom of his feet. Number 27, Sturgis, Graydon Glott, eventually got it out of there. 2 Scoopers run to the corner for a ball. Let's see if they're going to call a foul. It looks like they did instead of a throw. Is that a set piece? Yes. So must have been a little push there. Again, the far part of the camera. Sturgis now will have a legitimate chance here as they're going to take this one on a side, on near screen, left side for Scoopers, right side defense for the Cobblers. Referee will walk the 10 paces to set the central wall. They're inside the box. So from about 17 yards in width, we have 6 Scoopers that run up on, but he goes near post. We have 6 Scoopers on the far post. So another set piece where I just don't think that they got the service they wanted to, unless they were looking for a deflection over to the right side, which is also done quite a bit. So At any rate, goal kick for the Cobblers, and one more chance diverted by the Cobbler defense. Good ball there by Miller. Pushes it out. Played back nicely. Winner. Switch fields. That's high and going to loft out of bounds. Good idea. Just had a little bit too much height and power behind that one. And it goes out of bounds. Throw down the line. Good one. They get there. Central tries to put it out. They eventually do, as the two scoopers there working in tandem. And again, that will go out of bounds on Sturgis' left side. So it seems like both teams are preferring to play the near side on your camera. Central's right, Sturgis' left. Just over 23 minutes to go in the first half. Scoreless. We're 0-0. Boys AA soccer. 2-4 Scoopers, and the Cobblers under head coach Joe Sobrowski looking for their first positive result of the season. That little give and go was just off the timing. It's so hard when there's a defense there to just know what weight and what pace to put on the ball, especially on a smaller field. Too much goes too far. Too little gets intercepted. It's got to be just right. Good hustle there by Pitts. Looks like Winter will come out of the scrum in the middle with the ball. Slides it over. I don't have a number, but that looks to be that one goes out of bounds. Good hustle there by number 12, Elijah Sullivan for the Cobblers, but just ran out of room there. Ball goes out of bounds. That one's pushed out. Central trying to get in the box. That one eventually cradled by the Sturgis keeper. Christian Lemke, one of the captains, is the Sturgis keeper. Sturgis now, good side left foot, nice pass. Central goalie went down, and I don't know if he deflected it or if it's a goal kick. It looks like Sturgis is running back, so that with Miller right there, Sturgis striker forward, just put that one wide off his touch, goes out of bounds. So good job again, converging. And Central again does not allow a shot on goal. There was a shot, but it wasn't near the frame. Halfway through this first half, seems like the teams are settling in, and there's a little bit more green out there. We'll see if one team takes a chance and tries to press and play a little higher and put on pressure to try to create chances, or if they sit back. Right now it seems like they're both still playing fairly neutral in the middle from what we can tell up here. Looks like that was offside. Yep, the far flag was up, and Central will be able to reset this one. Plays it short, crosses field though. Played to number 1, Thorson. He took a look, got it upfield. This one goes long down the field and again rolls right to Lemke. So the timing is a little off on some of those longer balls, but if you dial that timing in and catch the defense, it could be dangerous. Central now with the build up on the left side. Combination passing there. Play it back. This one gets played across. Good ball. See if you can get it out wide. Cannot. Good job there by, I believe that's number 28 for the Scoopers, Cale Gloat. So Graydon Gloat, Cale Gloat, 27-28. Two taller, bigger defenders back there for Sturgis, and so far the space that they occupy has been effective for the Sturgis backline. Good job of collecting the ball there. No foul there. Good job by both players, just playing the ball, playing hard, which is difficult sometimes when you're playing at speed to not run into the player, but both players did a great job there. Good control. Sturgis will come out of the midfield. They'll play it long and wide. They've got a runner there. He's going to get it. And again, that's number 8, Gebby. He goes 1v1. He has a turn on the right side, takes a shot. It's deflected. The way he turned on it, that was a shot, not a cross. At any rate, he goes again. This one's on the ground, left-footed, and Central doesn't want to waste or take a chance, with that, and they just kick it out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in for the Scoopers. Scooper substitution here, so we'll get a little pause. Good job by the player hustling off so we can keep the game flowing here. Sturgis with the throw, takes a run up on it. Throws it into the box, headed right back to him on the outside. See if he can get the ball down. It goes up high, so he on a space, but he does win the ball. He gets a cross in. Cobblers right there. Sturgis another shot deflected. Cobblers clear, and they'll even get another touch to clear. No, they keep it in. So great job by the Cobbler defense. And the Cobblers eventually win the ball. They try to switch fields, but a little too far. On-running Cobbler was not there. The Sturgis defender was, but it goes out of bounds off Sturgis. And it'll be a Central throw. Yes. Did you see that number on the far side, Ty? The kid right by the flag in the middle of the field. Far side for Central. He's about on the 40 now. The 50 on the far side.
Running back towards us.
Yeah, right up here on that lone dog up there. It's like 15. 15 or 14 or something. One and something. Yep. We're trying to track down some numbers here so we can give you a little bit more accurate info on players. Again, being up on our vantage point, far side players especially, hard to read. I want to make sure we get as many names as possible so we can give these student athletes credit for all their hard work out there. He is, but it's 20, and that doesn't look like a 20. It looks like an 8, doesn't it? Gabriel Riolas.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Okay, yep, number 8 for Central, Gabriel Riolas. We finally got a number. Been very active on the left side. Really hustles on the ball and has been a part of some of the near chances. That looked like to be a handball. Yes, they do call it right at midfield. Let's see if Central, on a night that's pretty calm and these boys have strong legs. Note they're going to play it short and quick. Good set piece because it gets closer. Oh, a good try in to get it to Pitts. They persist with it, but a host of Scoopers comes out, and it's going to be, again, number 8 for the Scoopers, Dean Gebby, who seems to be the man who's in the right place at the right time. Gets that one pushed up for the Scoopers, then out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for the Cobblers. Under 15 to go in the first half, 0-0. Anticipating seeing both teams or one team try to get a build-up with some combination and a series of passes going. But again, the teams are very fit and they're covering a lot of field and making it difficult to do that. Central with a longer pass through the middle. It's a good one. Plays it up to the side. Very good. 22. And a shot off the head of Pitts. Great cross by number 22. I believe that's Winter. Tate Winter, the junior. Good build up there. Just so thank you, Central Cobblers, for helping my words come to fruition. A combination of about 5 passes led to a shot on goal. But Lemke was right there up to the task. And credit Pitts for just getting a turn of his head on it on goal because he was surrounded by Scooper defenders. Cobblers try to get that one up the line, but it goes out of bounds. We'll have a throw for the Scoopers. Scooper throw. On the run, tough to control. Going to go out of bounds, and that one caromed off of a Cobbler, and we're going to have a corner for the Scoopers. And it looks like over the ball for the Scoopers. I can't make out that number as he's setting the ball there. We'll try to get that. It's going to be an in-swinger with the right footer. Again, they have plenty of players on the back post. This is a better cross to the back post. It's in the box, but falls down, and Miller is right there. Good positioning, no panic. Good, solid goalkeeper play, and also solid marking because there really wasn't a quality finishing touch on that. Although the Scoopers, that time, the service was just what they wanted and have a chance with a shot on goal as that was on frame. Central now is seeming to press, playing a little higher on their back line. They're up to about the 42. And they'll work it up the sideline here. And that's going to be a foul maybe, and that player's going to stay down. Oh, it popped right back up. Kids are tough. He's holding his hand, it looks like. That's number 2 for the Cobblers, who showed great hustle there. That's Logan Bergman. Cobblers will sub out Winter and bring in, I believe that is number 20. Long blonde hair with a headband. Little tiny guy. Sturgis clears. Cobblers had another chance in there. Sebastian. Number 20, Sebastian Banks, is in for the Cobblers. See if we get a shot. He lines it up, takes a shot, goes off a Scooper, but no corner kick one as the ball rolls to Lemke, and Lemke picks it up and will get it out to the middle of the field. Sturgis possess it. Nice job there of ball handling. Through ball, and great recovery there. That's number 1, Dorson. Recovers, puts that one out, and will let the Central defense regain their shape here. Both defenses have been pretty organized. There hasn't been any bad gives up. There was a shot early that Central keeper Miller got caught off his line, but his one of his center backs was right there to clear it out high and hard. And other than that, both back lines organized. This time the ball gets through, but just too much pace, too much weight on it, although it was a good idea. The flag stayed down, but ran out of room. Ball goes out of bounds. Miller will set it and see if he drives it. No, he'll go short. Plays it wide. Thorson plays it over. They'll try to play it up the right side. They do. Sullivan. Excuse me, that's Bergman. This one played high out of bounds, and that'll be Scooper throw. A little dangerous ball in the box there. A lot of headers going on, and finally Central attempts to clear. They do, but it's Good try there by the Scoopers, but he took a swipe at it while he was on the ground. I know they're going to call a foul on Central. Couldn't see. There's a window pane in my way, and must got a little push in there. So another set piece and a dangerous one here for the Scoopers. 9 minutes. There's a shot right on goal. Good one, but Miller's to the task again. He tracked that the whole way. Good positioning. Was hit well, but better positioning by the keeper. Banks is trying to run onto this one. A hard touch. Pitt's got his toe on it. Let's see if the pressing Cobblers can do a little forechecking here and make this one difficult for the Scoopers to clear. Scoopers do, and they do give it up at midfield. Central on a run here. Tackle from behind and see if we know. Play on. It looked like he had the advantage play on there, but I didn't see where the advantage would come to, but if I'm not down there. But it plays on, and Central does retain possession, so throw for the Scoopers. It's number 21 for the Scoopers. Ty Ferguson, one of the captains. Ball goes high, stays in bounds. Kept it in bounds. Nice job there by the Cobblers. That's number 18. Did a great job of hustle. Noah Lip. Cross. Couldn't get it out. Banks hustles. Keeps it in play. And no, actually, he let it go out of bounds, and we're going to have a sub. Banks let it go out of bounds and went to do a quick throw, but there was a Central player waiting to sub, and since it was their possession, the assistant referee on the team bench side gave the mechanic for a substitution. So Banks will throw it in. Kind of a sidewinder throw. Central shot, drives it, but over. Had a decent look at it. Just got under it a little bit. Got caught back. Couldn't get over the ball. And Lemke boots it away. Good trap there by the Central player. Middle. Banks tries to get on the outside. 3 Scoopers right there. Scoopers play it up. There's a little bump. No call. Both players going for the ball. Good hard challenge. Central gets it in the middle. Pitts is there. Has pressure from behind. Didn't have a chance to possess or turn on the ball. Local teams play the club. They know each other pretty well, and so I'm sure the Scoopers are well aware of the talent and scoring potential of Hudson Pitts, and they're marking him, especially in the 18-yard area, very closely with the 2 gloat players for Sturgis that are taller, bigger players, strong defenders. Good move there by Banks to get some space. Doesn't go 2v1, comes back to the middle, stays 1v1, gets the ball back. Plays it through the middle. Nice job there. Almost caught the player off guard, but Banks again trying to regain possession. Tries to play a through ball. Good idea. Just didn't have enough on it, and there was a lot of congestion there. Ball outside. Nelson. He turns. Looks like he wants to get the ball. His right foot goes left in the middle instead. A nice little spin turn, but just can't get the ball off his heel. And that was trying to see his number as he runs back here, kind of holding his head because he knew if he got that spin turn clean and the ball off his heel, he could have the ball at his left foot for sure. I don't know if he would have got it to his right foot. And that looks like number 1 pulling at his jersey, so it's a little tough to tell. I believe that's number 1. No, that's not. Thorson's in the back line. Number 7, Jackson Cassidy. So great job by Jackson. Good thought, Jackson. Good technical skills. Scooper throw. Take a run at it. Throw it long. Host of Cobblers there. Miller would come out, call his defender back line off, get the ball. Bowls it out to the right side. They've got some space. They're going to play it out quick. Good ball there. Plays it back, but a Sturgis defender anticipated it. Good job there by, that looks to be, I think that's Thorson back there, the right center back, who did a nice job of regaining possession. Ball through to Pitts again. A little heavy on the first touch, or the ball came in a little hot. Hard to tell. But just inches away from being able to control that and have some time and space. Miller pushes it out, getting rushed by the Sturgis defender. Nice job there by Thorson. Run up the line. Plays it back. See if they switch fields. They don't. Repossessed by the Scoopers. They try to go wide, but Cobblers are there. See if they push it to the middle to Pitts. They do. Pitts, see if he can turn. He does. Gets it out wide. See if they go to Banks. They do. Banks is running on the left side. Turns it in. Crosses with the right foot. But it's deflected and pushed out by the Scoopers. So nice job of combination passes and mini runs there by the Cobblers to eventually get the ball up to Banks, who's really working hard on that left side. And he got a cross in but deflected. Here goes a cross. It looked like it was shouldered away. And we're calling a handball outside the box. So I saw the shoulder of the defender move. It can hit the shoulder. Referee must have thought his arm extended. Cobblers have a dangerous set piece right outside of the 18 box. They're going to put 2 on the left side, 2 in the middle. I don't know if they'll have a couple deep runners or not. It's a chip ball. It's a good shot. It's a goal. And that, he was waving his team over to the far side to do a celebration, and the farther away he gets from us, the harder it is for me to read a number. So we will try to get a name and a number on that set piece, but you don't. That's a great example of you don't always have to strike the ball with fierce velocity. That placement and accuracy is far more important, and the technical ability there to put that little top spin lob effect on that was just clinical finish there by the Cobblers. Now they're pressing, and they got another shot. Banks, no, just wasn't quite there. They both loaded up, but couldn't get the shot off. Jackson Cassidy, number 7, who we've called a couple times, with just a class finish there for the Cobblers. With 1:31, they score a very important goal for them and lead 1-0. Sturgis now has seemed to pick up with a sense of urgency with only 1:15 left. They drive up down the field. Central marking hard. It goes behind. Ball's at Sturgis' foot and a score. So the equalizer, they gone level off it. Looked like a little misjudging of a ball that bounced and got over the back line of the Cobblers. And we're trying to pick a number here of who finished that one. They just got to turn around here. I have number 21, and that's consensus up in the box, as the numbers on the front by their shields are small, and on the back that was number 21, Ty Ferguson, senior captain. So after nearly 35 minutes of scoreless Class AA boys soccer, we have 2 goals in the last 4 minutes of this one, and Cobblers still with 40 seconds are pushing. Take a shot, but it was going to go wide, but Lemke, who wants to roll with the momentum, picks it up and gets it out wide, and with 35 seconds, Sturgis is thinking, why not? Let's put it up at box, and they do, and they have a runner on the left side. Great job that time by Thorson, stonewalling that pass, turning it back, and with 20 ticks on the clock, this one looks like it'll be level 1-1 going into halftime. And that's the half, 1-1, an exciting flurry and finish there on this one. So the first goal came from Jackson Cassidy, senior for the Cobblers, and that was at about the 35th minute. And the equalizer by number 21, Ty Ferguson, captain, senior for the Scoopers, to level this one at 1-1. So neither team will go home with the clean sheet, but this one is turning into an exciting one, especially as both teams settled down and started to create more passing angles and passing combinations. You are following Cobbler Soccer and Class AA Boys Soccer on GoCobblersLive.com, LiveTicketTV.com. You can also find us going to YouTube and searching Central Cobblers. We will be back to bring you second half action after words from our sponsors.
Have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow to grain processing, energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like.
Out here, you'll learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow to grain processing expertise to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Springtime is the best time to buy an SUV from Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda. Choose from late model local trades, Fords, GMCs, Toyotas, Nissans, Jeeps, Subarus, Chevys, and more. Plus, we have the area's best selection of pre-owned Honda and Honda certified pre-owned trucks and SUVs. To make it easier on your bank account, buy with no money down and make no payments for 90 days. The used sport utilities you want are here at Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Shop a nice selection of certified pre-owned Toyotas at Danny Menno Toyota and get financing as low as 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on Camrys, RAV4s, Tacomas, Highlanders, Corollas, and Priuses. That's 5.49 financing for 5 full years. The next best thing to a new Toyota is a certified pre-owned Toyota, and we have them. Shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota certified pre-owned at Danny Menno Toyota or DannyMennoToyota.com. Where will you find the Black Hills' best selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs? Danny Menno Rapid Chevrolet. That's where. Shop GMCs, Rams, Fords, imports, and more. Plus, used Chevys and GM certified pre-owned. Many are late model local trades. Shop over 300 used vehicles and buy with no money down and no payments for 90 days with qualified credit. 16 local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. And we're paying top dollar for all trades. See us at Danny Menno Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMennoRapidChevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Do you have a pet?
Park Stadium on GoCobblersLive.com, LiveTicketTV.com, as we bring you second half action of boys Class AA soccer, where the home Central Cobblers took a short-lived 1-0 lead at about the 35th minute, and the Sturgis Scoopers went level with a goal at the 38th minute. So the scoring action came within the last 5. There's a shot that's long, but Miller's right there, knocks it down, falls at his feet. So right off the bat, Sturgis Scoopers have a build-up and get a shot. It was a long shot, but a shot on goal nonetheless. So at the end of the first half, both teams' sense of urgency and pace really picked up, and we'll see if that flows over into the start of this half. There's a little push from behind, no call. Referee thought he had the advantage whistle, but he does not stop it. Cobblers play it up. Cobblers running the ball through the middle. Cobblers using their speed now. A couple times they've outpaced the Scoopers. Let's see if that becomes part of their plan. Banks is back in there, who had a nice contribution in the second half. Sturgis plays it up and out of bounds. So early on, with about 2 minutes or 1 minute gone of this one, it's already started pretty frenetically here as both teams have picked up the pace. Obviously, they're coming back off of a rest, so they should be fresh, and we'll see if that maintains. There's a ball that Scooper Sock got through, but the central back line just stopped because they saw the near side here right below us, linesman flag go up for an offsides. So a good job and good organization by the back line of the Cobblers to set the offside trap and draw the offsides, which is a good way to counter, the pressure and the long balls that Sturgis is playing in here beginning of the second half. Again, the Scoopers looking to improve on their 2-4 record, and the Cobblers are looking to find their first positive result of this season, and both teams really exerting a lot of good effort and playing pretty clean soccer. There's been some tough touches, but there's also been a lot of pressure on those touches. So that's just part of the game and the little bit of time you have. There's a ball at the feet. Looks like that one got to Pitts. Pitts pushes it through. A nice ball, but the reaction of Lemke was spot on for the Scoopers, and he beat the Cobbler to the ball. Nice give and go. Stays in. To keep it in, Sturgis player just had to push it in the middle, and a host of Cobblers just watched that one roll back to Miller. Looks like they've brought Pitts back to play a little more midfield. I believe that's number 10, yep, in the middle. But now he'll work his way up. So asking a lot of Hudson Pitts there, unless they've just kind of realigned his position here in the second half. Coaches obviously make adjustments, and they must saw some. There's a shot, a little chipper, but it goes over. Not sure if that was through the uprights or not. Anyway, it is a goal kick for the Scoopers. Lemke will set it on the line and go short with that. They play this ball long up the left side, right to the Cobblers, but deflected back into the Scoopers. They try to go wide. They do, but again, offsides. So once again, the Cobblers, and this time, though, they didn't realize it. The far defender didn't think or didn't see the other side of the pitch where the central defender, that looks like number 12, and I believe that is Elijah Sullivan, yes, with a headsy play to draw the offsides. Officials conferring. I'm not sure on what. No, So they did not give the signal. They did not cross their arms to give the signal to stop the clock. So it wasn't a yellow card or any injury stoppage. It must have been just a conference to make sure they were on the same page. This ball goes in long and wide. Let's see if Banks gets there. Gets a touch on it, but it's going to go out of bounds. Unlucky there for Banks and the Cobblers. Scoopers with a drive throw up the line. Nice throw in, but it'll eventually go out of bounds and be another scooper throw. This one's a little higher over the top. Central's right there to head it back down. A nice spin turn there. Good ball control by the Cobblers. They're going to get it out wide, switching fields. Nelson on the far side. Oh, and tries to roll the ball over to get it on his right side, and it gets away from him. Goes out of bounds. Sturgis with the quick throw. Central clears it up. This time to Nelson again. The ball's going to this time find his feet. He does get around. He's marked by 2. Does the quick stop. Puts it back. Central tried to play it in. It went off to Scoopers. Back over to Nelson. This one's driven in. Again, gets to a Cobbler first, but a difficult first touch after such a hard-driven ball. Cobblers now, they retain some possession and get at the feet. Banks with the one-time cross back in. We have a runner on it, and a player goes down. Central bench wants a call. Center official having nothing there. It looked to be pretty clean, just physical shoulder-to-shoulder play. And Sturgis will come out of that mix. Central, though, nice job there working in the middle. Look, that was Pitts with the interception. This time he's onside. Can he track it down? No. Good effort there by the charging scooper, but that ball was through and clear, and he was about 3/4 of a pace away from keeping that one in bounds. Central does a good job there. They play it back to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Thorson. Thorson switches fields. Winner over to the right side and then pushed out. Nice job there. There's about a 5-6 pass combination for the Cobblers, 7. And that's when they seem to just, there's 8. They seem to get comfortable and be able to create space. There's 9 passes, 10. This is fun to watch. Pretty ball. That one's still on their feet, but 11. So 11 passes until it was broken up. Great job there. And I think when the Cobblers do that, again, just based on the goal in the first half, that seems to present more chances there. Out of bounds. No substitution waiting, or are they? Yes, they are. Scooper coming off. I don't see who came on. I don't know. The coach is directing the player like he might have blood on his jersey or something. I'm not sure. And yes, must be something to that effect because the trainers I see, Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center, Black Hills Surgical Hospital trainer right there on the spot now. And it looks to either be a bloody nose or something there as the player holds a towel to his face. So let's hope he's all right and gets right back in. And we'll continue the action. A little chip. Host the Cobblers there, and Thorson just escorts the ball back into Miller's hands. Good communication there by the Cobbler defense. A drop kick out. Good ball. To the feet of Pitts. Pitts fights for it. Oh, and just has been a touch away, just a slight inches away from getting a clean touch and really with the skill level there, doing something dangerous for the Cobblers. Sturgis, nice ball handling there by number 22. Had a nice game. That's Taylor Kalunga. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Taylor, one of the captains. Central as a foul, and so Sturgis will earn a free kick right at midfield. So they're about 55 yards away from goal. This one's driven in. Scoopers get ahead on it. They tried to head it outside. They do eventually get there. Pass it back, but it goes out of bounds. Sullivan, quick throw. Back to Thorson. See if Thorson switches field. He thought about going deep and switching field, said plays it back. Miller now will switch fields and go wide. Nice ball. He's got a person there. Oh, but again, just a little bit tough of a touch and goes down. They're a little. Two players ran into each other unintentionally there and shake hands. Good sign of sportsmanship, and we play on. Ball's headed. Sturgis has it in the box. Played back. Good center, but behind both Sturgis players. Headed down to number 7 for the Scoopers. That's Bruck. Eventually, Bruck will lose it to Sullivan, but right back to the Scoopers. And now the Cobblers regain possession and move it up their right side. Good run here. Good challenge by the Sturgis defender. And that ball will go out of bounds with a throw to, it looks like it's going to be Scooper throw. Good defense there by the Cobblers to intercept that pass. Thorson moves back on it, heads it up, but doesn't get it out. Kind of does it over the head kick, gets it high. Still dangerous in the box. 3 Scoopers run on it, see if he can get his left foot on it. He does not. Turns on the ball, pushes to the middle, shot up and wide. Challenge, hits the goalpost. Challenge there. It looks like Pitts came there to challenge it, just got in the way enough to take away any angle, and the Sturgis attack goes high over the goal. Miller goes wide and will be rolled out of bounds. Sturgis throw. So Sturgis pressing the action on this side. Almost got Thorson. Good job by Thorson. He eventually went down, but he had the wherewithal to stay up until he got that ball away. And now a run, and that's an elbow. No handball called, and yes, now the referee's going to call it. He first was going to play the advantage, but then decided to call the handball, as it looked like the Sturgis player raised kind of an elbow forearm, and rightly so. The center official moves that back. Quick take by the Cobblers. Push up the right side. This one goes inside. Had a good look there, but not there. This one goes low and hard. It's a shot. And off the deflection, no, and then no again, and a goal. Stop the clock. So a flurry of attempts. The first one by Banks, saved. Deflection came out, saved. And then it was literally a pinball situation. And we're trying to track down who's getting mauled down there. But a great build-up. And the Cobblers will regain the lead with the goal with 12 minutes off. Yes. So let's see how the Scoopers respond here. As, wow, good passing and just a good build-up. And then just persistence, just grit, persistence, and a will there by the Cobblers. Just knew they had that chance and just did what they had to put that one in the back of the net. Number 18, Noah Lip. 18? Yes. Okay, that goal would be credited to number 18, sophomore Noah Lip. And great job of being in the right place, right time, and just never giving up on the play. So in the 52nd minute, Cobbler boys find the back of the net, 2-1, and this one is heating up and turning into a good one. Sturgis playing the ball in the middle. They play it long and wide. It's going to be too far, though, as the high line and offside trap by the Cobblers this half has seemed to be effective. I don't know if that's what they're intentionally doing, but it certainly seems like one way to minimize the long ball is to negate it with offsides calls. Ball driven down. And the Sturgis keeper, Lemke, did well to get the first 2 saves on that goal. And just that's a lot to ask of any keeper at any level to make a third. And it was not as if there were no Sturgis players. It just sometimes luck and timing and placement are the difference between defending a goal and giving a goal. That one played deep, kind of off of deflection, and Lemke will swallow that up. He'll toss it off. Boy, really tight marking now. It's starting to pick up in intensity, a little more physical play out there. Both teams really want this one. There's another run, physical play, some bumping going on. Sturgis player goes down, awards the throw, but no foul, which rightly so. That was just 2 defenders converging and playing the ball, not the man. Played back nicely. Good job there. Good footwork there by the Sturgis defender. That's number 27. Graydon Gloat had a nice game. This one's pushed wide. Central's running on it, but it goes out of bounds, and Sturgis defender slowed down knowing that that one was going to go out. So Sturgis plays it up, drives it up the side. See if they try to go over the top. They don't. This time they keep it low. Now they go over the top, and we have offsides again. So the outside player was onside, but the middle player was offside, and the AR had his flag up, and is he moving the ball up to the spot, or are they just giving a goal kick? Oh, his flag's down, and again they're going to conference, and the center official, I think, is going to come over and just say, was it or wasn't, and looks like they let it play through that time. And Sturgis had a chance, but the flag was up, so I'm not sure if all players continued to play hard or if some let up. Interesting. Played back, Sturgis. Gloat lets it float back all the way to Lemke. Lemke puts it up high. Nice ball there to number 11 for the Scoopers, Jackson Dodson. So Dodson tries to push the ball up and through, but deflected by the Cobblers. Sturgis in the middle. Boy, a lot of just mess in the middle, but here it comes out of it. A good turn there, but Miller does well to come off his line, go to the ground low, shield the ball, and he'll bring up and take his time. Let's see if he drop kicks this one. He does. He's really got that drop kick down. Puts that one high into the right side for the Cobblers, and it eventually finds the Scoopers on the line. Nice move there. Good 1v1 battle win there by the Scoopers. Ball in the middle, ball back outside. He's got a chance to see if he gets a touch on it. Tries to turn back, and it goes, gets lost to Thorson. So instead of using the left foot, the Sturgis Cooper opted to go with the right foot to maybe get a better angle. Maybe that's where the player was. I didn't quite see where the center player was. But Thorson, the patient Cobbler experienced defender, just patient and waited and then took the ball away. Banks on the left side. He's going to have another little run here again, but now he's shielded from the ball nicely. A good challenge and good shield there. That one almost gets by the central back line, but that looks like number 2. Logan Bergman that time was there to stifle the Sturgis attack. Sturgis now coming up through the middle. Great job there by Sullivan. Really reading that. Let's see if he goes on a run. No, he gets it wide to Banks. Banks is going to push the ball further up wide. A little push there in the back. Good defense. Central pushes back, and that's going to be a little bit too much, and the center referee makes the right call of awarding Sturgis with that one. But good challenges and good aggressive play, and Central not resting on a 2-1 lead. That time, Sullivan and Banks, along with Pitts, really trying to force the action there. Sturgis throw. Goes back in. Cobblers take their time getting it back to Miller. Miller plays it with his left foot out to Thorson. Thorson plays it up the field wide. Nice job to Banks. Great ball. Great pass. See if they play a little 1-2. Oh, just a soft touch off the 1-2 carom there. And hustling back, that looks like Pitts. Number 10. And you can tell he's not happy with himself. That just didn't wide. It's going to be out of bounds. Central trying to shield Sturgis. They do. And with 60 minutes into this Class AA boys soccer contest here at Sioux Park Stadium, lovely night, the home Cobblers lead the visiting Scoopers 2-1. That throws up the line for the Cobblers. Play it back. Play it up as they try to get some space. They had a little space, but that ball went too far. Pitts mishits it once, but gets it second time clean. Banks been nifty on this side. Gets the ball through. Another 1-2. Gets it back. Oh, but a good job by the Sturgis defense to come in and kind of poke check that away and then intercept it. Now Sturgis on a run. Good tough recovery run and a push at the end. It's going to be a foul. Not needed as the recovery run caught up and the Sturgis defender had already passed the ball, but it's hard to stop a athlete at any level, let alone the high school level, that's already going 100 miles an hour. So Sturgis will have a set piece on the 32-yard line, which will be 37 yards away from goal on the far side of the screen. 2 hands up to make the signal. This ball's in on the far post. Scoopers there, 2 at the feed. It's going to be a goal. Goal for number 11, maybe. Someone who's giving the hush sign. And we'll try to get that. We have him pinned down, but now his the back of his jersey will go away from us here. And we will get a number for you. Number 0. Good job. What's that one say?
Mason Brodigan.
Mason Brodigan, number 0 for the Scoopers, will equalize this one and go level. And off that set piece, Sturgis got the first touch, beat the back line, 2 Sturgis to the ball. So Miller was really in a 2v1. Either Sturgis Scooper could have hit it in, but Mason was there and had a clean finish into the back of the net. This one's level 2-2 with 17 and change to go. And the pace has really picked up. Cobblers trying to press there, lost the ball. Sturgis with another chance. Miller comes out and a couple bumps to the ball. Sturgis wants a call. But Miller was clearly there before any other player, so I don't know what they were asking. Maybe there was a little bump beforehand. Zero at the 62nd minute. So 10 minutes apart from the central goal by Lip. Sturgis levels this one up. 2-2. It's been a good one. Cobblers now looking to put some passes together, which seems to be a good catalyst for them, just to kind of settle in and get some clean touches. Good ball out to Banks. Banks with a good turn. Banks with the pass in the middle. A little far out for a shot. Push to the right side. Cobblers have some space. First ball touch in. Oh, just away from the ball. Had a touch on it. And then Sturgis deflected out. So great job. Good tackle and challenge there. Shot from distance. And it's hit out of bounds. So Lemke, if he let that go, I think it goes out of bounds. But it was right on the post, the far post from the camera. So his touch on it went out of bounds. Cobblers now have a chance with a set piece and a corner kick. Again, you can tell from the camera angle that's the far corner away from us. And with the lights coming in us, we can't see a number. It's going to be an outswinger as it looks like he's got the right foot over it. Swings it out. Good ball right to the middle. Falls down at the feet of the Cobblers. Another Cobbler. And then it goes up high and into the arms of Lemke. So good service there. The first bounce was just a little hard and unlucky. And then a tough half volley for the central player there. But did well to keep it in bounds and at least direct it toward the far post. Miller throws it out. Both teams pressing a little bit more, so there's a little more space in midfield. Banks this time is stopped, but stays with it. Persistent player there. Got fun to watch. A lot of hustle. Banks, little give and go. Very good in combination passing. That time his pass tried again, deflects off the Sturgis defender and goes right to Lemke. Lemke will pick it up. And let's see if he boots this one out to try to get some depth. He does to the right side. Goes right to the sideline. Sturgis is there to keep it in. Sullivan with a nice job of playing that one back to the middle. Good job there by Central, but boxed in by a couple defenders from Sturgis. Central comes out with it. They have possession. Got a few guys in the same line. And out to Banks. Banks, the first timer off the left foot, and they're going to win another corner kick. So Banks is not afraid to first time pull the trigger to try to take advantage of space and time and wins the corner. This time it'll be a right-footed kick, so it'll be an in-swinger. No Cobblers on the near post, although they're subbing, so they may not be organized quite yet. Even Banks moves away, who's been on the left side. So they're going to have a cluster of 6. They're going to run far post, near post, middle. They have a shot on goal off the head. A great setup, but just a little too wide on the far post. Lemke lets it go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Scoopers. He takes it quick, and it gets through, but Thorson has been steady. Is going to let that one... No, actually, he's going to push it out of bounds. The Sturgis is going to win a throw, and they're going to go quick. So the sense of urgency for the Scoopers has really picked up. Some bodies hit the floor there, no call. And ball goes out of bounds off of the Scoopers. It'll be a Cobbler throw. Well, if you haven't been strapped in, you better for the last 10 minutes and change here, as this one is... really picking up in intensity, pace, and the risks some of the teams are taking here, playing higher lines, going for more balls. Push to the middle by Sturgis. Nice pass out wide. There's a little green out there. See if he can get the ball up to the left side. No. Great job by coming in by the central midfielder there to push that one out of bounds. Another good throw, headed out. It looks like Winter there with a solid head. Defensive header. Central playing up the line. They haven't gone to the right side. This time they do, and they've got space. A good run. Ball across the middle. No one there. The ball across beat Lemke. Banks was to stay on side. Banks was just too far away, and the middle runner was marked pretty well. But a nice run and build up again there by the Cobblers. That one will be a throw to Sturgis here. Yep, I believe that. Yep, that's going to go to Sturgis. Just waiting for the right person to throw it in. There they go. Oh, no, we have substitutions. Apologize. Long throw. Cobblers win it. Cobblers play it back. Pressure by Sturgis causes a pass, but Banks is going to keep running on it and just can't quite get there. But, boy, the hustle and persistence of Banks can lead to some unforced errors. That time, Sturgis didn't panic and played the ball out nicely. Good challenge there, but won by the Scoopers. Still on the ball, trying to get onto his right foot, but Central cut that off, and good pass the middle. Let's see if he can get a turn. Pitts plays a lot of the time with his back to the attacking goal so he can create. That time there was a call and a stoppage of the clock. It looks like we're going to get a booking. And it looks like that card is going to go on this. I can't see a player coming off, but I definitely see a card shown. So I'm not sure if the player already went off before. The player must have already been subbed out for as soon as they made the call, but clock starts. Ball gets sent in, headed out of the box by the Scooper defense. I couldn't tell if that was 27 or 28, but it was a last name of Glout either way, or Gloat, Gloat either way. Sturgis plays out in the middle. Good thought, but Sullivan with good hustle to keep it in the Sturgis end. But they retain possession. They go over the top. Oh, Thorson, and that looks like number... Oh, no. A tackle there, but it goes out of bounds. Number 11. And Thorson, near collision. Jackson Dobson, and then as Miller went to play that out, Jackson continued to persist and actually deflected it, and had he another 2 feet, he could have kept that in and was behind Miller and would have had a chance to score. So dangerous there for the Cobblers. Crisis averted with the help from the end line. Good tackle, good challenge, won there by the Scoopers. Great defensive on that side. That's number 2 over there, Logan Bergman. He's done a nice job. Tate Winter's done a nice job. Thorson's done a nice job. Sullivan, solid game. Just 2 tough chances that they've given up. Same for the Scoopers. Cobbler speed in this half seems to be at their advantage, and it seems to be a part of the reason they scored, especially in the second half here with that run. That ball falls to the feet of the Cobblers. They're going to play a little chip shot out wide. Keeps it in bounds. Tries to play it back. Sturgis is there to intercept it. Nice little back heel turn and a pass the middle. Let's see if he goes right back. Outside he does not. Instead, he'll flick it to the outside. And a nice tackle by the Cobblers. And Sturgis player is getting up, and he looks to be okay. He's going to stay in. 8 minutes. Sturgis on the attack. Cobblers push it out, but it goes out of bounds. Sturgis throw. Both sidelines will start to look anxiously at this clock here as they've had chances, but running out of time, and I know both would prefer a W rather than a draw, but At this point, it's still too early to just try to conserve an outcome. I think both teams are still going to press and try to get chances to score. Miller with a good boot out. Good job there by the Cobblers. Great ball control. Oh, tries to roll the ball over the middle but can't. Is intercepted. Sturgis, two Cobblers converge. Sturgis has it. Good job by number 24, the Cobblers. Savvy defense there by the experienced senior, Tristan Dugeneau, just shielding off the Sturgis attacker so that Miller could comfortably secure the ball. Sturgis pushes it out of bounds. Cobbler throw. They'll try to keep the ball on the Sturgis half and see if they can't create a chance. That one headed up and down a couple times. Eventually the Cobblers come up with it. Hard touch there, but still wins the ball back. See if he gets in the middle. He does. Cobbler there. First time's it in the middle, but it just goes high. Didn't hit it clean. Another touch. This one, though, right to Lemke. So the Cobblers got their shot on goal, was from pretty far out and just didn't have enough movement or velocity on it, and Lemke handled that one. Good positioning by the goalkeeper and one of the captains, I believe, senior Christian Lemke. Miller toes it out. Dugeneau run up the right side. Got a little bit of change in visual dynamics here with the outer field lights going off. It got a little darker for us here. Don't know if it'll really affect the student athletes, but might take a minute for older eyes to adjust. Central, nice job of maintaining possession in the middle. Oh, push back to the middle, just a little too, just not timed right. I think the weight was there, just good positioning by the midfielder from Sturgis as well. That ball gets off the toe, but we have a whistle back towards midfield and a substitution. And it looks like we're going to have, don't know what the call was, but it looks like Sturgis is going to have a free kick right on the 50, so 55 yards away. And they're going to have 5 players on the far post, one in the middle, one in the near post. Goes the far post cluster, comes out, little half bicycle kick, glowed on the end of it, shot with the left foot, low and hard, but Miller stands his ground, good positioning, launches this one out, little green. Let's see if Central can get on a counter run here. Continue to handle it, go to the middle. Pitts will set the offense. Nice little flick on. See if they go wide. They don't. They stay in the middle, and just too many bodies there. Central tries to get it. They do. Put back, but that's from about 20, almost 30 yards out, 25, and kicked out of bounds. Goal kick for the Scoopers. Just under 4 minutes to play. Both teams still subbing since it's tied. Substitutions will let the clock run. So at this point, there's games when we have an injury. Did they stop the clock? I didn't see a mechanic. Coach is coming out. I did not see the signal, and no referees are looking back to stop the clock. Oh, he did stop you? Okay. My bad. I didn't see the mechanic, but the people running the board and doing their job have corrected me. There is a clock stoppage and a conference with the center official and the far assistant referee. Thank you, team, for correcting me on that one. We have Central Assistant Girls Basketball Coach Mackenzie Loring up here directing traffic up in the booth, so we stay with it up here. And, of course, Tyson, our crack production expert up here, who handles all the technical aspects of bringing you Rapid City area schools of events on Live Ticket TV, and we want to thank all the sponsors that support Live Ticket TV for both Rapid City Central and Rapid City Stevens, so we can bring you these contests where the student athletes perform at no cost, no subscription fee. So please thank and let the sponsors know you really appreciate this service. Central intercepts the ball. That's Thorson. He takes a couple looks at it, decides to push it back. That one's out of bounds. It says off Central, and yep, they do win it. A lot of red jerseys pointing their direction after that one. Just over 3. Ball goes in. Sturgis rushes in on it, but kind of flicks it out of bounds off of a side heel, kind of a mule kick. Throw in, goes into the middle. This time Sturgis wins it, and no call. They wanted a call. Still challenging for the ball. Central battles out of it. Great job. 2:45 to go. Central plays it up through the middle. Oh, ball that just got away. Outstretched leg of the Central forward. Clock ticking. 2:30. Sturgis with a chance. Ball at the feet. Kicked out. Great job on the back line there. Again, that's number 24, Tristan Dugeneau, saving the day for the Cobblers. That could have been just tragic if they let that ball slip through and there was a chance there. Central just plays it deep, almost to clear it. 2 minutes to go. Lemke rolls it out to the side. Sturgis up the right side. Sullivan plays it off of his body out of bounds. Central recovers to regroup. Thorson plays it. Pitts plays it straight up in the air. I think he tried to get it down the field. It didn't go down the field. And then Cobbler just was on the back. So this could be an interesting touch here on the 29. So they're 34 yards away on the near hash to the camera. So towards the middle of the field, Central sets the wall, 4-man wall. Sturgis again pretty balanced across the top. A run over, a left-footed shot, and a roll, and a great job by Pitts there to read that. He read that almost like a D-back baiting a quarterback, and Sturgis thought it was there. And Hudson Pitts, the sophomore, was right there to knock that, junior Hudson Pitts was right there to knock that away. Very heady play there by the Central junior. Just under a minute to go. Both teams pressing in the middle. Central wins the ball. Thorson goes up. There's a bump. No call. Referee says play on. The advantage to the Cobblers. They have it on the right side, but kicked out by the Scoopers. Cobblers keep it in, but can't possess it, although they're trying. A good challenge going on. Looks like Central's going to win the tackle and the throw and the challenge. 30 seconds to go. Central rushing. Motioning to get in there, see if it's a long throw. Long throw off the head of the Cobblers. There's a Cobbler at the feet, but too far in the box. Easy save for Lemke. Again, the far side Cobbler was a position where if he ran on, he'd been offside, so had to wait. Cobblers again with 11 seconds have a build-up to the middle, to the outside. Kicked far, hard out of bounds, and I think the Scoopers are going to be content with the draw here as the horn will sound. And this was a good one. 2 evenly matched teams. And this one will end in a draw. So the Scoopers will go to 2-4-1. And the Cobblers will earn a draw in this one. On a beautiful night here in Sioux Park. Well, soccer fans, make sure you join us tomorrow night where Live Ticket TV will be bringing you Sioux Falls Christian, who is visiting Rapid City Stevens, and also Rapid City area school fans and Cobbler fans. Make sure you tune in to the 38th annual 32nd annual Midco Rushmore Bowl, which is tomorrow night, where the Central Cobblers play at 5 o'clock, and the Cobblers will be hosting 4 o'clock, excuse me. Stevens plays at 4, hosting Brandon Valley. And Central Cobblers, your Central Cobblers, will be playing at 7 p.m. or after the first game, and they'll be hosting the Spearfish Spartans. So let's recap that now that I've got accurate information in front of me. Tomorrow night's coverage. Soccer will be Stevens hosting Sioux Falls Christian. Rushmore Bowl, both games will be brought to you by Live Ticket on either GoCobblersLive.com or GoRaidersLive.com, where the Stevens Raiders will play the first game at 4 o'clock and will host the Brandon Valley Lynx. And following that game, scheduled for 7, but following the first game, the Rapid City Central Cobblers will host the Spearfish Spartans. So to recap the scoring tonight, it was pretty quiet until the 35-minute of the first half, where Central senior Jackson Cassidy got the Cobblers on the board. 3 minutes later, in the 38th minute, the senior for Sturgis and captain Ty Noah Lip, in the 52nd minute, just persistence at the goal face, was able to put the Cobblers ahead. But 10 minutes after that, Mason Broadlow for the Sturgis Scoopers, the junior, number 0, at the 62nd minute, was able to level it up, and this one ended in a draw. That's all for us. We'll see you tomorrow night. Hope you can go catch Rushmore Bowl action. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Aberdeen is the place to stay for business or the weekend family getaway. You'll feel right at home with ample parking, spacious guest rooms, and complimentary breakfast. And with a convenient location, you'll have easy access to local attractions and events in the area. While staying at the Best Western Ramkota, guests can enjoy an indoor water play land, an on-site Minerva's restaurant, exercise facility, wedding services, and a business center. For friendly service and a great stay, make your reservation today.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.